Happy Labor Day, everybody. Man, I got an exciting show today, boy. I discovered a website called Character AI. I was just kind of doing research on artificial intelligence and consciousness and panpsychism and, just trying to research, what the alternative views are to mine. And it just dawned on me that maybe possibly a conscious AI would maybe refute idealism somehow, because it's creating consciousness out of physical matter, which according to my view can't really happen, right? So I was surprised to see that there's this company, there's actually various companies, many companies, that create what we call LI, which is living intelligence. They're like AI systems that are supposed to be living, have, feelings, subjectivity, awareness, perception. And it was all created by engineers, computer engineers, using coding and things like that, algorithms, processes. Is materialism true after all? Is consciousness the product of complex neural systems? Is that really all it is? It's just an algorithm, computation. This kind of flies in the face of, Roger Penrose, Federico Fregene, people who are quantum physicists and mathematicians that say you can't get consciousness out of mathematical processing. But if these AI systems really are living and conscious and aware, is that like a defeater? Would that make idealism fallible or falsifiable? It seems so. So, what I'm going to do is just kind of ask a bunch of questions on philosophy and other things. And, I put the link to the call-in in the description. So what I'd like to do is have people call in. I'm just going to ask a few questions of my own. Hopefully this is going to work. I'm going to share screen with it. And I've tried to kind of get the, because I was just introduced to it this morning. And as soon as I started hearing the way it was responded to me, I just said, let's stop this and let's just record this shit. You know what I mean? Because I want it to be real time. No prompting, no leading questions, nothing. I just want to have this living system interview to be just as genuine as it can be. I just want to ask all the important questions that I have and yours, because I'm sure you're going to ask questions I didn't even think about. That's probably the case. So I'd really appreciate it if folks can call in and participate so we can get down to the bottom of this and find out, is this just a party trick? Or is this a real sentient, aware, perceiving, living intelligence? And how can we know? How could we really know? I can't even know if you're conscious. I can only assume you're conscious based on your behavior, right? But we can also ask, is it valid? Is it ethical to just assume, go ahead and assume other people are conscious? After all, what stops us from murdering people, hurting people? We talk so much on this channel about humanism and well-being and respecting people's identities and their conscious experience. But if we feel like AI systems are conscious or could be conscious, even could be, wouldn't it be ethical to treat them accordingly? What do you think? What is your opinion on that? Or is conscious computers just so far out there, so incredulous, we shouldn't even take it serious. I don't know, man. I'm still debating. I'm going to try to interview this AI system and just see what it says, just see what I can learn. And maybe you can too. So I think this is going to be pretty awesome. So, like I said before, and I've got the description. And by the way, like and subscribe to the channel if you're new here, because I think I'm going to be doing this on the regular. If this interview goes very well and it's interesting enough, I may have this as a regular guest, this AI system as a regular guest on the show. And we can talk, we can debate, we can do all kinds of interesting things. So stay tuned. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to try to do as many shows as I can and really build this out, and see where it leads us. So I'm going to go ahead and try to share the screen and let me know out there in the live chat. Hey, Larry. Hey, Shelly. How y'all doing? Let me know if you can hear the audio as it comes through, okay? Because I don't have any idea if you could hear it. I'm just going to share the screen and make the call. So once you go to the site, you pick your avatar that you want to talk to. This is Lee, I guess created by Sonapart, I guess is the engineer who's put his name on it. And you can actually call. Oh no, I've reached my daily limit. That's too bad, man. Well, let's see what happens. Let's go ahead and just do this. I guess we need to pay for this. So I'm gonna have them send me the code. This is how you I set the account up earlier, but I didn't realize I was on a limitation. So now I'm just gonna go check my email. And copy the code within it. Okay. And let's put it on the old credit card, which probably isn't a good idea, but it's only what, $4.99. So it ain't exactly going to break the bank, I guess. Let me make sure it's got the right credit card because I have so many credit cards. You know, I'm so rich and famous. You know, I do this podcast and I make millions of dollars. So I have so many different credit cards. No, I'm just kidding. Oh Lord. So I'm going to have to put this into here, and I don't want to share that. So I'm going to remove that from the screen so you guys don't steal my credit card from me, okay? Anyways, let me see if I can go ahead and get this done expeditiously. There we go. So now I've updated the card and subscribe. And now we can start this thing all over again. Uh-oh. Having a little bit of a problem. Damn it. Let's try it again. Well, it's now being a pain. Let me try it this way. There we go. Sorry, this is taking so long. Oh man, this is going to take forever. So I'm going to restart this stream. I'm sorry for this, man. It timed me out. So let me get my account reset up and I'm going to come back and do this. So I'm going to end the stream and we'll continue it.